everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Annette. For those of you who do not know me, I am a transformation coach, professional tarot reader, and numerologist. In today's video, I'll be doing a Q&A whereby I'm answering questions sent to me by my Instagram followers. I open the floor for them to ask me anything anonymously through the NGL link, and without further ado, let's get started. So the first question is how to know if a guy is the right one for me. First of all, you need to know what you want in a partner and what you desire in a relationship. That way you have a filtration system, okay, to know if this guy is right for you or not. There are a lot of great guys out there, but not all of them are going to suit you. Some, let's say, are more ambitious and maybe not so much family oriented. Some are ambitious and are family oriented. So let's say if you're not the type who want to have marriage and kids, maybe a man that's more traditional in that sense who wants a family is not going to be suited for you, even if they have the traits that make them a good partner, okay, a good romantic partner. And this goes vice versa. If you want marriage and kids and this person doesn't, they're not the right person for you. And like I said, it doesn't make them an evil person. They can be great, but they're great for someone else and not for you. So once again, you need to sit down and ask yourself, what do you want in a partner and what do you want in a relationship? Also, make sure that when you're making your list, that the list consists of traits that can make someone a good partner for you, as in like the traits that you include are the traits that can create a happy, healthy relationship. Wanting a tall man, tall, dark, handsome, funny, there's nothing wrong with that, obviously. But at the same time, those traits are the nice to haves. They're not traits that can guarantee a happy, healthy relationship, right? They don't contribute to creating that. But being able to compromise, patience, dedication, loyalty, respect, all of these things, and being in his healthy masculine energy is going to really help in contributing to co-creating a happy, healthy, harmonious relationship. So make sure, like I said, when you're making your list, don't just focus on the nice to haves, but also focus on what is essential, okay? And also make some time to make a list of the must not haves, okay? If you don't want smokers, if you don't want anyone with any addictions, if you don't want any, obviously nobody wants abuse, like what are the things that is a deal breaker for you? You need to make a list of that as well. All right, and timeline is also important. So make sure not just the values and what you want in your life in the future are aligned, but also the timelines of what you desire are, around the same time. So if he wants a family in 2 years and you want it within 1 year, it's quite close. But like I said, if he wants it yesterday and you want it in 5 years time, it's not going to work, okay? So I hope that answers your question. Now let us get on to the second question. How do I glow up? Okay, I love this question. A lot of people think that, or the most obvious way of glowing up is the external, right? Upgrading how you look, improving the clothes that you wear, taking care of your hair, your skin, putting on makeup and things like this. That's kind of like the obvious glow up. But I think what a lot of people miss about glowing up is the mental side of things, the internal side of things when it comes to glowing up. Because you can have a physical glow up, but if you don't have the mental glow up, it's going to be hard to maintain that physical glow up. You need to understand that you are worth making the effort, because glowing up, improving your life, improving how you look, requires effort. And if you don't think that you are worth that effort, it's going to be hard for you to maintain and keep maintaining this glowed up version of yourself, right? So yeah, that's what I think. You have to look into worthiness, okay? You need to understand that you are worthy of the efforts to improve how you look. You need to see yourself in a different light, okay? If you have self-love for yourself, or you start cultivating self-love for yourself. I love myself enough to take care of my skin. I love myself enough to start wearing retinol if I need it. I love myself enough to put on sunscreen, even though it's an extra step. I love myself enough to make effort in getting to know what's my personal style, what colors suit me, right? I'm worthy enough for me to make the effort to find what makeup look is suited for my features. All of this stems from worthiness. So if you can start with understanding that you are worthy of this glow up, then you can jumpstart the process of physically glowing up. Now, let's talk about the physical glow up. There are a lot of aspects when it comes to physical glow ups. There's your skin, there's your makeup, there's your hair, there's your body, there's your clothing, and there's your accessories, right? I would suggest to avoid overwhelm and to have like the biggest shift in your glow up. Focus on the fundamentals. Focus on consuming a lot more greens, fruits, vitamins. Start moving your body. Focus on your skincare. When you take care of what you eat, your skin is going to look better. You're going to feel better. When you start moving your body in tandem with taking care of what you eat, your body is going to, like I said, feel better. It's going to look better as well. You're probably going to release a lot of toxins, a lot of water weight, for example. Then you would also start releasing maybe excess weight. Not to say that if you stay the same size, you're not glowing up. The weight loss is just a happy byproduct of eating better and moving your body, but fundamentally you just feel a lot better. And when, let's say, your skin looks better because of all these good things that you're doing, drinking more water, eating better, and moving your body, then less makeup is required, right, for you to enhance your beauty. So skincare before makeup, eating well and moving your body before fashion. I'm not saying that you should be at the ideal body shape or whatever weight before you start putting on nice clothes, but I would say the focus would be best geared towards that. And if you happen to find nice makeup and nice clothes during the course of you focusing on skincare and your health, then that's like a bonus. All right, so because I remember when I was growing up as well, you know, the money, instead of buying makeup, I buy fruits and vegetables. That's my investment to myself first. And then as I get into the rhythm, I know how much I need to consume in order to feel good. That's when whatever extras, I would buy makeup. You know, I would buy clothes and things like this. So like I said, that's just my personal opinion on where to focus on when it comes to glowing up. Internal glow up first, and then when it comes to the physical glow up, focus on the fundamentals. Then you go on to like the extras, the fun stuff, which is the makeup and the clothes and the accessories. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Let's get to the third question. I want more money. How to manifest? Tips. So my primary tip is know where you are, acknowledge where you are. So let's say your bank account is reflecting a very minimum amount and your wallet is the same. Acknowledge where you are. If you can, know and ask yourself and be honest, how did you get here? Okay, your expenses is more than your income. How did you get there? Are you unconscious where your money is going? Maybe you don't have a budget, maybe you don't have a financial system. Have you been spending impulsively? Are you subscribed to so many subscriptions that you may not need? Okay, acknowledge, but don't beat yourself about it, and don't continuously focus on that. Just be honest with yourself. Okay, this is my bank account, I'm not happy where I am. This is the money in my wallet, I'm not happy with that amount, and I know how I got here. Okay, now we've acknowledged. Next, you need to start thinking in an expansive manner. Expand your thoughts. think back of the time. I'm sure you've had experiences where money came into your life unexpectedly. Maybe someone paid you back a loan that you have forgotten, or maybe you got a bonus, or maybe you have financial aid. Go back to that reference and say, if that can happen before, it can happen again. And more importantly, the universe is abundant, and money can come to me in any form or fashion. It does not have to be through a job. It does not have to be through a business. Money can come to me in every way, in every direction. And these are the evidence of that. Okay? It's very important for you to be open, your mind to remember that the universe is abundant and money can come in any way possible. You need to open your mind to the possibilities. If you just fix your thoughts on money can only come through a job or a business, it's going to limit you. Okay? So when your mind is expanded, start receiving. Open yourself up and say, wow, every single day, I'm so curious how money can come to me today. Okay? And another thing that I would recommend is to listen to high vibrational frequencies. There's a lot on YouTube whereby, it's abundance attracting music, okay? Because it is set at a certain vibration and it raises your vibration. Because when you're worried about finances, you're right here, you're at a lower frequency. These music that is for attracting abundance, they are of a higher frequency, and it can also help you to change your frequency so that your energy is open to receiving. If you want to go one step even further, I would suggest doing abundance meditations. Look it up on YouTube and you'll be able to find one very easily. These are manifesting tips. Acknowledge where you are, don't focus on it, know how you got there, but again, don't beat yourself over it. This is just so that you know how you got there so that you don't do that again. And then open your energy through listening to high vibration music. Open your mind to the possibilities of money coming into your life. And then if you want to go further, do abundance meditations. Okay, so those are my tips. The next question, this is the fourth question. I'm a very playful person. I love to tease and flirt. The problem is the guys I like don't take me seriously, and the guys I don't like thinks I like them. Why? I can understand the desire to be playful and flirtatious. It just feels good to a woman, okay? Because the feminine energy is playful. And when we get the attention or the results that we want from that flirtation and that playfulness, it makes us feel good or powerful, So I get it. However, if what you're doing is giving you results that you don't desire, it means that it needs to be fine-tuned, right? Doing the same things again and again and expecting a different outcome is not going to help you. What I would suggest is that instead of being flirtatious to everybody, maybe be flirtatious and playful only to the people that you like. If you see a guy that you like and he flirts with every girl around, if he flirts with me, I wouldn't take him seriously, right? And it's very easy for people to misunderstand if you're flirting with them even though you don't like them. So I would say reserve your playfulness and flirtatious side full force for those you like. There needs to be a difference between how you treat people you don't like in that way, you're okay but platonic, and the way you interact with people that you actually like. Because if you treat everyone the same, of course there's going to be misunderstanding. That playfulness and flirtatiousness is a gift. Look at it that way. It's a gift, and you don't want to be giving everyone everything. You want to be giving it to the people that matters to you, right? So a change would be in order, I would say, in that sense. So the next question is, what is his intentions actually? Saya betul-betul tidak faham ni. Okay, so for those of you who don't understand Malay, she's saying, what is his intentions actually? I truly don't understand. I imagine that you are in a hot and cold situation, okay? Or this person is giving you mixed signals. For me personally, If a person is sure about you and they see you for the gem that you are, they would make their intentions very clear, and they would be consistent, and they would take the steps to make sure that you don't get snatched by other people. That's my belief. But of course, nothing is absolute. Some people can be in a space whereby, because they're getting to know you, they're not very sure, maybe they're naturally cautious, or they've been burnt before, they're taking things more slowly, so they're getting to know you before drawing such conclusions, which is fair. That could be what's happening here. Secondly, it could be that he likes you, but then he's not in a position to offer you anything, so he is like trying to keep you in his life, or he is just playing with your emotions and stringing you along. Hopefully not, but whichever scenario that you are in, the solution is still the same, and that is, instead of focusing on him, because I'm sure if you're in this confused state, you have put a lot of focus on him, trying to decipher how he feels, what his intentions are, through his tone of voice, through what he said, what he texted you, through his emojis, where he put his full stops and where he puts his commas. I understand, I've been there, but the solution is pull your focus away from him and this connection and start focusing on you. This is not going to be the easiest thing for you to do. A lot of people have difficulty doing this because most of us, we don't really live life intentionally. Our lives are mundane. And this person and this connection is the most exciting thing in our lives. So it's going to be hard to let go of this, right? That is the case. Then this is a perfect opportunity for you to make your life exciting. If you have lost touch with your hobbies because you've been focusing too much on this person, then start getting back in touch with your hobbies. If you don't have hobbies, start exploring what it is that you're interested in, right? That can be made into a hobby. Start going out with your friends. Start taking an interest. Start upgrading yourself. Start learning about things. Start exploring different styles. So just make your life a project that you genuinely, not because of him, but because you deserve creating an interesting life for yourself, right? So again, the main solution is, regardless of why he's giving you mixed signals, is to take the focus off him and start focusing on you, creating a life that you love for yourself. Because if he never gives you anything, at least you have up-leveled. And if he gives you something, an offer, right? Let's be in a relationship or what have you. Hey, he gets an upgraded version of you. Bonus. Okay? Now, next question. So I just broke up 7 months ago, to be exact. And lately, I just realized that I spent the last 7 months to move on from him. And now I only started the healing journey. And I somehow met someone that I have feelings for, and he happened to have a very traumatic relationship experience before. So I decided to just keep these feelings first and focusing on my healing, because I feel like it's not fair for me to tell him right now when me myself aren't ready for anything. May I ask if I am doing the right thing? I really need some advice and support right now. Also, I love your energy now. Very refreshing and confident. Love it. Go through things, grow through things, glow through things. Let's do this together. Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you for your compliment. I appreciate it. I appreciate you going on this journey with me. Now, going back to your question, I think you're doing the right thing, okay, by not saying anything about your emotions, how you feel about him, because for one thing, you're not in the position to offer him anything, and I think your feelings for him are a gift, okay, and gifts, they are gifts when it is given at the right time. If they are given at the wrong time, it can be a burden, not just for him, but also for you, right? Imagine if he has feelings for you as well, and he's ready to take steps towards offering you something, but you're not ready for it, then, you know, why initiate telling him your feelings in the first place, right? But just know that your feelings are a gift, and I would say that you are doing the right thing by not saying anything at the moment, okay? However, of course, this is merely my opinion. If at any point of time you feel that it is the right time to say something, then that would be your call to make. So yeah, again, like I said, you're doing the right thing in my personal opinion. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Why it feels hard to manifest positivity compared to negative thoughts? Wow, where do I start? Well, first of all, we have been conditioned from our environment, particularly in schools, to be in our minds, in our logic. We are asked to only trust what we can see, what we can hear, what we can taste, what we can, with our five senses. Anything other than that, we don't trust. So, as children, when we think about impossible things, like I want to jump and touch the moon, I want to talk to the sun, people say, what are you talking? That doesn't make any sense, So we've been, whatever possibilities that we have in our minds when we express, a lot of times it gets squashed down, whether by the school system, by our parents, by our culture, by our environment, whatever it is, by our peers. And so it's really hard to push through and get out of that. I'm sure you know of the concept that we have as Malaysians of, how children are like white cloth. And if the white cloth is put in dirty, muddied waters, it would also take on that dirt and that mud, and it will taint the white cloth. So, if you grew up in a negative environment, you would take that on as well. And then also there's this thing that's kind of like the chicken and egg theory. Who comes first? When we have negative thoughts, it will manifest in our reality. And when negative things manifest in our reality, it affirms our belief, makes it stronger and solidified. And then that stronger belief manifests once again in our environment, and then it gets affirmed. It's just this whole vicious, sorry, I accidentally banged the table, but it just goes into this vicious cycle. So it requires effort to break away from that cycle. So what can you do to overcome this? What can you do to start getting off that vicious hamster wheel? Listen to positive vibration music. You need to start doing affirmations. Stop consuming negative content online and start consuming positive motivational content. If you have negative friends and family, start distancing yourself and start actually seeking out friendships that are more positive in nature. Consume, like I said, personal development content that will help you open your mind to its possibilities and positivity. Okay, so you really need to start bringing in the good stuff so that it can flush out the negative stuff. Okay, so that is what I recommend for you. And that is the last question. Thank you so much for those of you who submitted your question. For those of you here on YouTube, if you would like to submit questions to me, then follow me on Instagram. That will be linked in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do like, subscribe, share if you think this is valuable so that more people can find this content. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.